It's a hurricane! Hurricane!
What is that?
That's my 80s power ballad fucking voice.
Is that Judas Priest?
Yeah, it's Judas Priest. It's Jesus Christ is what it was.
Okay. Anyways, true stories we just made up. I'm JT Farva.
So this is true.
I'm JT Farva.
Let's do the introduction. This is True Stories
We just made up.
I'm Ray McGuff.
And I'm JT Farva.
For the day,
Today I am.
JT Farva, our normal host, has opted to stay home today because his girlfriend was
Listen,
enjoying
I want
her
to be honest
birthday
with
weekend.
you. If your girlfriend needs 3 days for a fucking birthday, you need to get a new girlfriend. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying that. Your fucking birthday isn't that fucking important. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, you only turn 30 once unless there's multiple
And it doesn't
universes.
fucking matter! Anyways, true stories we just made up. I am JT Farva, of course.
Yes.
This is Ray McGuff.
Hello.
Do you want to start with your story or my story?
I'd like to start with yours, if we could.
Okay, well, my big grief is that I wrote most of Little John's songs.
You did.
I did. You know all those great songs you heard by Little John?
Okay.
Okay! You know all that shit?
Yeah.
That's poetry to me.
It is.
Okay?
Very much so.
I fucking sink a lot of fucking energy into that shit. And then this motherfucker comes on with his gold fucking fronts. He's got gold fronts. And he fucking sinks that. He just doesn't give me a fucking dime. I got fucking notebook paper, dude. Check it out.
I see.
This is my original notes from 1998, dude. This is poetry that I wrote down.
You wrote this. This is your poetry.
And then that motherfucker stole it from me. Okay! You know?
Right?
All that shit.
What?
This is a song. He titled this song, which I would have called it Butterflies and Lovely Things. He called it All the Way Crunked Up. And these are my lyrics. These are my lyrics.
Go for it.
Hey, up in this motherfucking west side, hey! I be chillin' on the east side, hey! I get money on the south side, hey! We crank it up on the north side.
Where are the butterflies?
Hey. That comes later. Thank you for the jazz claps.
Yes, that was nice.
I like that. I like that. I want to give another. This is another just blatant. Just take my shit. Just take my motherfucking shit.
He stole it. He stole it.
This is a song called. He calls it Bend Over. Like that fucking represents what I was trying to talk about in the song.
What is this the same song or a different song?
This song is more about like women. They're just depressed all the time.
They're depressed or oppressed?
They're depressed because they're oppressed. And they don't get paid the same rate. I don't know if you've heard about this.
I read it somewhere.
This song, he titled it Bend Over, and it does not represent my thoughts. Stop playing, girl. Shake that shit. Stop playing, girl. Shake that shit. Wiggle that ass, make it shake like Jello. 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 Wiggle that, wiggle that, wiggle that, wiggle that, wiggle that, wiggle that, wiggle that. Bend over, make your knees touch your elbows. Bend over, make your knees touch your elbows.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad there's some people here that appreciate this. That's all I gotta say, guys.
Wow, that is.
I mean, that motherfucker ripped me off millions of dollars, and he's gonna blame Dave Chappelle for ripping fucking his career up. He fucked my career.
What?
He fucked. I'm an artist. I'm a poet. Bend over.
Okay.
Hey Ray. Bend over.
I will not
touch your elbows.
I will not do it until women have equal rights and equal pay.
Well, what you got?
What do I have after following? How do I follow that? That's a beautiful story you got there. Recently I wrote a book.
Yeah, it's a novella.
It's a novella.
Oh, it's a novella.
And it's mine.
It's got his picture on the
It's
back.
for sale at Amazon.com. So before I get started, I wanted to give Groamy a copy.
Ooh.
This is something special to my heart. I signed it for you. A little inscription there. Thank you for all the years of music you've provided me. You don't know.
I'm only here to help.
You guys don't know.
I'm only here to help.
When I was 16 years old, I used to steal money out of Frank's sister's car. And I come up here.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I didn't know it was somebody else's
He just made it up. We just made it up.
Yeah, I just made that up. That's a true story.
Right.
That he just made
No, I just made up. But seriously, we would take the money from her car and we come up here. And I'd also bring CDs to trade because I had no money. And Groamy would allow me to exchange those for a more current and viable product.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that. You're a good man.
Thank you.
So enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the
I don't
book.
get a lot of love anymore. Some motherfucker earlier called me a prick on the phone.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Well, let's get that motherfucker.
Because
Yeah.
I wouldn't drop everything and buy his Sega. So he wants to sell me shit.
Oh, he wants to sell
Come
me
in
his
to get
Sega?
money from me. Oh, I'd have bought it.
Yeah.
I was like, not today. I'm busy setting this up. This
Right.
wonderful circus.
You
that we
can
do.
sell your Sega on Sunday
Right.
or Monday.
Yeah.
You know? Come on.
Yeah. No, and then it's funny because as he's hanging up, yeah, you're still a prick. And I'm like, thank you.
Thank you. I've been a prick for
Right.
30 years. I'll be here at 30 more.
Exactly. Yes.
Fuck you and good day. Click. But thank you, sir.
No.
If we get a round of applause for Groamy, please. Thank you. gentlemen. He's a good man.
Hey,
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. As for my true story,
somebody can help me with the big words though.
well,
When you said you
I-
wrote,
if-
they're
if-
fucked up
when
anyways.
you said you wrote a book, I
Yeah.
thought, shit, has he ever read a book? But you actually
I read one once.
Did you?
It was The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton.
That's a good one. That's a good one. right on.
I used to roll my pants up.
Yeah.
That's why I tell that story. The first time I ever read an S.E. Hinton book. You guys familiar?
Nope, no.
The Outsiders? Did it make you read that at school?
Oh, yeah, I read the
Yeah. So S.E. Hinton, I was like, that motherfucker, he knows men. He gets it. He gets what it's like to be a guy in the world. Yeah, it turns out it's a 40-year-old woman. If you did not know, S.E. Hinton is a 40-year-old woman. She was 19 when she wrote the story, or 60, I forget. But I used to dress like a 50s greaser after I read it for a long period of time.
Used to.
I have a fat neck. I could do this all day. Yeah. But so that was my story is back I was like 6th grade. I would roll my sleeves up on my white t-shirts. And I would put a pack of, I don't know if you kids are familiar, but they would sell candy cigarettes to children back then. I'd roll a pack of candy cigarettes up. Yes, and they're delicious. And I had combat boots on, you know, too tight jeans, showing my package, 6-year-old package. If you're thinking about that right now, you're something wrong with you. Just saying. But yeah, and I'd walk around the school year, I'd be like, "What's up?" You know, and then I'd say things like, "My brother, Ponyboy Curtis, he's going to get you. Soda Pop isn't going to be happy." And then I'd get beat the shit out of in the schoolyard. I'll tell you, we were riding over here, we're talking about being bullied and things in school. Just because we're a bunch of outcasts, we like to do this kind of shit. And you see nowadays a lot of kids are finally standing up for themselves, and I can appreciate that. But when I was a kid, I remember one time I got an A in school on a paper, and I was walking out. Yeah, thank you. That's right. Nerd dork. I was walking out of my class, and I was really happy about it. And I was like, "Hey, man, look at this." And this guy named Chad, he's a great big football player. He goes, "That's an A, huh?" And I went, "Yeah, it's an A." And he slammed me into the lockers. He goes, "Faggot." And I went, "Whoa, that seems a little dark." You know, I mean, you can call me nerd, dork, but I mean, like, you're literally going after my sexuality over an A.
Because you got an A.
But I got an A, and you know, to this day, I'll take that. You know, if you're going to hit me into the lockers and call me a fag for an A, I'll take it. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. We should make shirts. You can't spell fag without an A plus. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my part of the true stories we just made up. Groamy, I heard you have a story.
I'm just.
Are you kidding?
You know, true stories we just made up.
Yeah. Well,
I don't,
what the thing is to take a story
right.
from your life and
Right.
then embellish it a little.
Okay.
That's putting you on the spot.
I don't know if
already.
I need to embellish some of the shit that's happened.
Then yeah, tell a literal true story. That's never been done.
Right.
Facebook Live.
Right.
Get this.
Yeah, but if I tell the true stories, it might get people in trouble.
Oh well.
Some names-
You can always change the
Change
names.
the names to protect the innocent.
That's right. Or the
Right.
guilty, if you will.
You know, and it's just one of those things that God, I don't know if I want to tell a story about things that have happened in the store. There might be, I don't know, DNA scattered throughout the store. No,
Groamy's just got DNA scattered all over the store.
Not going there. Not doing that. I dated Joan Jett.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How did that work out?
Very well.
Yeah.
I was lying to the kid, okay? But so back then I was doing the true stories we just made up.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you that story.
All right, go for it.
All right. Had a kid come in. I'm a big Joan Jett fan. In case you haven't noticed, there's my signed poster. And I've met her before numerous times.
She's pretty amazing lady.
Exactly. Yes. And what a sweetheart too. She'll hang out, meet people. Anyway. But I had a kid come in. This is when I first opened, and he come in and he saw my Joan Jett poster, and he's like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "There it is." I'm like, "Yeah," and then he's like, "So you met her?" And I'm thinking, I'm gonna fuck with this kid. Just so off the top of my head, I'm like, "Yeah, I met her. Yeah, we're friends, He's like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, we kind of dated for a while too." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, we dated for a while," and I had this kid going. Because all this shit was just coming off the top of my head.
Right.
I'm like, "Yeah, the first time I met her, and some of it was true." So the embellishment came in,
Right.
So I told him, it's like, the first time I saw her was, when she opened up for Loverboy in 1982, and met her back then, and we talked, kind of hit it off, and then she come back, played the Newport a few years later, and we went out to dinner afterwards, and this kid's eyes just keep getting bigger and bigger, and I'm thinking, this is fun. I've got this kid, I've got a hook, line, and sinker right here. And so I said, that song she wrote, "I Hate Myself for Loving You"? And he's like, "Yeah?" I said, "Yeah, she wrote that about me. She wanted to quit the music business, and I'm just laying this shit on thicker and thicker, right? And I like fucking with people,
Right.
Like, yeah, she wrote that song about me, and so yeah, and then it's started throwing all this other information at him that is fact, It's like, yeah, she lives here, and this, that, and the other, and I've been to a record label, yada yada. And I'm thinking, okay, then we'll let the kid look around. I had some other customers to wait on.
Right.
I thought I'll tell him I'm fucking with him before he leaves. Nope. And the thing is, when he said, he actually said, "I heard you used to date her." That's where that came. I'm like, "You heard I used to where?" And apparently he went to like LCC or something. "Oh, it's all over school." That's when I thought, okay, we're gonna play with him then.
Yeah.
So I'm feeding all this lines of bullshit at him, and then I go to wait on someone else. I'm thinking, I'm gonna tell him I'm screwing with him before he leaves. Didn't get a chance. Do I go to wait on customers? I go to straighten it up and tell him, "No, I'm just a fan, dude. He's gone." So apparently that rumor has.
So that's
spread
the
throughout.
legend. That's
Yes,
lore
exactly.
in Atlanta
That's-
right now.
Yes, that's one of the Groamy.
Now, if you'd ever seen the film Cherry Bomb,
right, right.
you would know that part of the story is it's excluded.
Exactly.
It's not in there.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't write off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't write off the permission to have that going.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You were holding out for for somebody awesome to play you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And actually, like Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt,
yeah,
or
exactly. So.
Sam Watterson.
Yeah. I don't know.
Law and Order.
All right. Yeah. So I was holding it.
That's a great story. I really like that
Yeah,
story.
and it's so that's really just the one that comes to the top of my head.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, this has been True Stories. We just made up. Special guest Groamy. We're at his store right now doing a live cast. I have a show coming up at Sloopy's Pub in Columbus, Ohio. Check it out on the ZTO page on the Facebook. Mm-hmm. And you can buy my book at Amazon.com. It's called I Have This Recurring Dream. It's madness, mayhem. It's an American love story. You're going to love it. But thank you guys for listening. Stay tuned. ZTO TV.
Yeah.